Hello, everybody. Welcome to a special quick session here on Saturday night. I'm just jumping on to complete out the free readings. There was just 6 individuals I did not get to in the free readings in tonight's session. So if you're not one of these 6 individuals, Our Planet Infinity, Marlene 15, Rishi, Lahori, Happy Pill, or Julia, then I did complete you in the earlier session. So check that out there. This is going to be short and sweet. There's no chat. I'm not taking any new requests. This is just finishing up those. But I will be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Mountain Time if you want to catch me for more free readings. And when I'm done, I'll post a quick note with the order so you can find it even more easily. It's going to be a short one, so but you'll be able to find it really much more quicker that way as well. So let's get into it. So we left off Our Planet. You are up first. Sorry it was your first time and then you had to wait longer. But this is how that works. I do come back on to finish the free readings out because I do honor that, my community, and I want to serve them. So I do come back on. So you wanted to know, will you be able to have a new career? You're not sure what type of design. All right, let's take a look here. So will you be able to have a new career? I can get these two as well. All right. Yeah, it feels like you do here. Yeah, the 10 of Cups that comes out first, which is all about joy and celebration and happiness. So I do feel like this is like you can have a new career, but there is this clarity coming in with this, with the Devil card and the Three of Cups about it. This is like joy and celebration, the Three of Cups, and the Devil card is the shaking and the rattling that gets us out of and transforms the it's like the dream of like, well, I want another career, but if we're jumping from one kind of job or career that's of the mind, that's like, well, this is what I should do, and da, 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 and we get caught up in all these supposed tos and shoulds and need tos and have tos and musts, and it becomes work, it becomes existing, it's not living. When we choose from the heart and we find some way to express this unconditional love in our heart with the world in our own special, unique way, then we're living our dream every moment, right? And so I feel like the career, it's more life purpose. I want to live this, expression of my heart with the world, not do a job, not have a career that it's something that we're supposed to, right? It's more, this is what my heart wants. So it's getting out of our head and into our hearts when it comes through this, and discovering what type. If you're not sure, it means you don't have enough information and it's not something from your heart. Because when it's your heart, you're like, I know what I want. Your heart knows what it wants. So you trust it and you follow it. The mind tries to live up to all these different opinions, and there's a lot of them. That's why it's so confusing, because we're told by 10 different people 10 different careers or what we should do, and then we're like, I don't know which one I'm supposed to do. Who's telling the truth? None of them. Your heart will tell you the truth, and that's what I feel that they're kind of nudging you towards. So you definitely have the capability and capacity. Just take some time to close your eyes, open your heart, and where does your heart want to take you? All right. So that's what they have for you, Our Planet. So many blessings and welcome. And then Infinity, you are up next. Is it for your highest good to stay in the city you're living now, or is it best for you to move closer to your family? All right, let's see. Is it for your best to stay or go? If you stay, there will be trouble. Just kidding. So you have the Three of Wands for your first question. Is it for your highest good to stay in your city and living now? Three of Wands is a change of direction, going a different direction. And then your other question, what if I move closer to my family? Well, the Eight of Cups says, leave behind emotions and relationships that don't serve you. So no for your first question and no for your second question. There's a third option, like A or B, neither, C. Option C. There's somewhere else that you're being drawn for. I feel like it's a fresh start. I feel like it's a new opportunity. I feel like you're choosing for you in this second one. Yeah, the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Wands, which is you choosing for you and using your energy to go the direction that you want to go. And you're not doing it to, you know, for family, and you're not doing it for comfort, safety. Well, I feel safe here, and can I stay here? It's like, no, it's a movie. Sorry if you guys are hearing fireworks there, just outside the street over there. Um, but this is about choosing, like Disneyland. They do fireworks. Go to live near Disney World. Don't go to Disney. That's Florida. Uh, you know, go to Euro Disney. But it's somewhere that is you choosing to go, the direction where you're headed, and something that you're wanting, from your heart, not out of obligation or out of safety. It's like you're letting your heart lead you to take you on this new adventure. And that's what I feel's coming in. I know, fun and scary all at the same time. All right, so that's what they have for you, Infinity. So many blessings to you. And then Marlene 15. So what is up with this Scorpio? You just blocked him. How does he feel about you? All right, well, let's take a look here. When you punish a Scorpio, they want to sting you. You realize that, right? Well, it depends. Scorpios are on these adventures of transformation from a scorpion to a snake to an eagle to a phoenix. So it depends on where they're at. If they're at Scorpio stage, which they probably are, it sounds like, they're just gonna ow. Let's see what's going on with them here, though. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. So Scorpios don't like being punished. So the Ten of Wands is a lot of fiery energy. It's like burn the witch. And then Page of Wands is a new opportunity. So, um, there's this energy, this, burden of all this energy with the Ten of Wands, right? It's like there's a lot of fire that just and but they don't put up with a whole lot. They're when they're in the lower expression of who they are. There's a lot of Scorpios. As they evolve, you evolve to, the four levels is like lower expression of a Scorpio is the scorpion. Like I said, they're poisonous, they attack. You startle them, attack. What would you say? Oh, sorry. And then they evolve to a snake. They shed skin, they grow, they evolve, they can still strike and have venom, but they're more about growth and shedding. Then they become an eagle, which they fly above storms. They still fly down to protect things they love, but they fly above storms, can weather storms, and they don't get impacted as much. And then eventually a phoenix, they rise and rise as a new being. So they have these amazing transformations. They're ruled by Pluto, and the death and rebirth, and the sign of that kind of energy, but they also will. So I feel like, it's like, oh, you blocked me, all right, I'm gone, I'm moving on. That's all it takes. They're like, I'm not gonna be around where I'm not wanted. That's the kind of energy I feel coming through here. But I do feel like they're more in the scorpion snake stage than they are the other. So that's why it you rattle a box with a scorpion in it, they're gonna so they're just very touchy at this time in their lives. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, I don't feel like there's anything else that they wanna mention here. Yeah, so that's what they have there for you. Like, block them. Don't let it be a game. They don't like games, so rejection, blocking is a rejection. And so if we're going to reject somebody, then reject it and keep it blocked. Truly let go of it. You know, manipulation is we act sad when we don't get our way, and then we go bully if that doesn't work, and then we reject if that doesn't work. So it is a form of manipulation, if we unblock and block, unblock and block, if we use it that way. So if we're blocking it, then let it be blocking and let them go. And if you've been stung enough too, you're like, I don't want any more scorpion stings. So it's like, yeah, that's okay. You know, you blocked him for a reason. You felt defensive, and this was your defensive thing. So let it be that, is what I feel. Right. So that's what they have for you, Marlene. Many blessings to you. And then Rishi Lahori, hello, hello. I love reading. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. Let's take a look here and see, what do they want you to know about love? All right, let's see what came flying out of here. All right. So I just put that card back in and it came back out here. But so you got the Six of Wands, which is an equal passion that's coming in here. Fireworks, literally outside my window. You have the Ten of Wands, which is a change of focus and energy. And we'll see what this is more about here, because you did get the Mother Star, which is a yes. It's one of the few different unique cards in this deck. So let's read the yes card. It says, the path that has led you to where you are today has been full of twists and turns. No kidding, right? There may have been times when you doubted yourself and lost faith in your guides. The Mother Star's appearance means you are coming to a place now where you can look back and see that every setback served a purpose and every failure taught you a much needed lesson. The strength, courage, and character you've gained along the way may have made you into, along the way have made you, not may, they have made you into a unique and resilient person. It's time to step up and embody your full potential. The Mother Star holds a cup and a sword. She wears a pentacle around her neck and is flanked by wands. Her journey and soul exploration connect her in a balanced way to each suit of the minor arcana. And if she appears in a reading where you have a specific yes or no question, she represents a resounding yes. So your question is, do I have love coming my way? Yes. So her guide, the gentle three-eyed winged tiger, which was at the bottom here. There he is. Let's see. There he is. He's also here to offer you assistance, vision, and strength as you embark on this new chapter of transformation. There's a quote by Ernest Hemingway that says, live the full life of the mind, exhilarated by new ideas, intoxicated by the romance of the unusual. So, yeah, I do feel like you have love coming your way. And we're back to this 10 of Wands. Being aware of where we're investing our energy and how, right? When we focus in on, and we've talked about this before, but you got to hear it again anyway. Because it's spirit. When we hear it enough, it seeps into our heart. We know it up here, but after enough times, it eventually goes, oh, in here, and then right. But when we focus on wanting love, then our energy is telling the universe, I really enjoy wanting love, not having love, wanting. Because if I have something, I can't want it anymore because I have it. So we don't look at wanting. If I feel like I'm missing something, I'm telling the universe I enjoy missing stuff. So push that further away. Push the wanting stuff further away. Or fears. I fear something. I draw it to me, or I repel it out of my life. And when we focus on gratitude, this is the life changer, right? That we talk about a lot. When it comes to relationships and love, though, if we make a list, first of all, our mental energy, we say, thank you, Creator, I do want love in my life. I would like to have, a human love in my life. Otherwise, here comes a cat. No, but it's human love. And And so help me, guide me in how I can have that happen. And I'm so grateful for you for bringing the perfect person in the perfect way in the perfect timing. We release it and we just start gratitude around it. And we're thankful for that you're bringing that person to me. Just so grateful. We don't keep asking. They're not forgetful. We ask them once and then we spend the rest of the time being grateful for what they are doing and what we do have in our lives. And so we have this, we picture in our mind what it would look like, our mental energy focusing, seeing us in a relationship, our emotional energy. What does it feel like when we see ourselves in a relationship? What does that feel like? That emotional and mental energy help draw it to us. Our, manifestation energy, our focus. I don't focus on that missing. Again, I focus that energy on gratitude that helps bring it in. And then physical action, some interesting things you can do is like in a journal, what are all the things that I have loved about relationships in the past? And if you haven't had a ton of them, then write down all the things in any of them that you had. I know you at least had one because I know they were a wonderful mirror of experience for you. You're like, but there were things that you loved about them, and write those things down. The things you were grateful for about them, and the things that you would be grateful for to have in a relationship. And you write this stuff in the physical world. So you have your mental energy, your emotional energy, your manifestation energy, and your physical energy all focus on gratitude. It draws it in, right? And the more we do it, the more faster it comes in. So I do love all this for you. I do feel like you will find someone with equal passion. It's not someone it's going to be one-sided. It's going to be mutual. And I like that for you. Right. So that's what they have for you. So many blessings. And then Happy Pill, you are up next. So a spirit guide messages. All right, let's take a look here. So spirit guide. All right. What do your spirit guides want you to know? That and that. So what is this? All right. And that. All right. So you've got the Two of Swords coming in, which is the power of choice and this energy of closing your eyes and opening your heart is what will lead you to a new opportunity here with the Page of Pentacles. It's like it's time to get out of your head, and because gets too confusing, there's too many choices, too many options that the mind is trying to get us to go because we've heard so many opinions in our brain from so many people. We have like all these voices of you know self-appointed advisors, blah 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 blah. We go into our heart knows what it wants and it knows where it wants to go. And so wherever it runs, follow it, follow your heart. And that's what takes you to these, this Page of Pentacles. I'm sorry if you guys hear all of this fireworks going on. They're just doing it one after another right now. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. So, really trust your heart to guide you and it will lead you to new opportunities that you hadn't seen before because the mind is like no 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 no, but the heart is like yeah 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 yeah. So follow your heart with this new opportunity and it'll take you in different places that you hadn't thought of before, different solutions, different adventures. And so that's what your spirit guides would like you to do. Close your eyes and open your heart. All right, so that's what they have for you, Happy Pill. So many blessings to you. And then lastly, but not leastly, we've got Julia. Hey, Julia. So future self messages. Let's see. What does your future self want you to know right now? All right. Excuse me. So, wow. Yeah. So beginnings here with the Ace of Cups. This is all about self-love, turning inward and upward and finding that chalice, the Holy Grail. This is finding self-love, connecting in that eternal, unconditional love of the higher realms. We allow that to fill us up and overflow. And it's such an important piece of this because you've got We've got the World card coming in here, which is the last card in the Major Arcana, ending of old cycles, beginning of new adventures. So this endings and beginnings that are coming here. A change of old cycles, a new cycle is seeking our love inward and upward, and it doesn't make us stop wanting love in the outside world, but it completes us to we're not devastated or we're not desperate for this conditional, temporary, unfulfilling love of the outside world. It can't give us what we're looking for on the inside. So we turn inward and upward when we find that 10-course meal with 2 desserts that our heart has been hungering for, when all the outside world can give us is dessert. It's a dessert bar that offers 3rd dessert and beyond. It doesn't even offer the 1st and 2nd dessert. And so we spend all our time looking and we can't find it, and eventually we're disappointed enough where we turn inward and upward, and then our heart is like, "Whoa, yum, yum, yum." We're able to feed and fill our heart full, and because we've got all that in 2 desserts. But that doesn't mean we don't want more dessert. We can always make room for more dessert. That's the outside world. They can bring us 3rd dessert, 4th dessert, 5th dessert, 6th dessert, 7th dessert. But whereas before, if someone was gonna bring dessert and go, "No, I'm not giving to it," we were like, "No, not my 7th dessert. I need that to live." Now we're like, "Phew, I'm so full. Take it. I'm not impacted by it like I was before." So the world transforms from a place of lack and falling short to a world of abundance and overflowing instead. Because here you have the 10 of Pentacles, which is the relationship card, obviously, fullness of life and overflowing. So the beginning of all this is the Ace of Cups. And then that's where the change that happens, the cycle changes from one of desperation and disappointment to one of amazingness, celebration, and overflow. And then you do find love in the outside world. We don't stop looking for it. We just stop needing it. We just stop being desperate for it. And then we find something that's of higher vibrational, because that Ace of Cups takes our love to a higher vibration, and it draws in something that matches that instead of lower vibration, which is deceit and disappointment and arguing and betrayal and all that juicy lower vibrational fear emotions we come here to experience. But when we've had enough, we have a different choice as well. So I feel like that's what your future self has for you right now, Juliet. All right. So that is it, everybody. Short and sweet. Like I said, I'll post a comment here in real quick here in just a moment when I'm done. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And remember, every second of every day of your life, you truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until I see you guys, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll be back tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Mountain Time. We'll see you soon.